Hi, I'm Antonia Dell, a leading hormone weight loss coach, and I believe that every woman deserves to feel better about herself, no matter what stage in life you're in. And that's why I'm hugely passionate about helping menopausal women overcome menopause symptoms like hot flashes and mood swings by rebalancing their hormones so that they can lose stubborn body fat while feeling amazing in the process. And I'm so glad you're here watching this video today, as I'm about to talk about the impact of the menopause on hormone health. And in this training, I'll discuss the three major factors that may be preventing you from being able to lose weight right now. But before we get into those, I want to briefly discuss the impact of menopause on hormone health itself. And let's talk about the actual hormonal changes that occur during menopause. So as a woman's estrogen and progesterone level fall throughout menopause, that can result in a multitude of symptoms and hormone abnormalities. And menopause itself happens between the age of 45 and 55, and it's characterized by the permanent end of menstruation and fertility. Throughout the reproductive years, women undergo hormonal changes on a monthly basis, and fluctuations in estrogen, progesterone, and other hormones basically mean that you'll get your menstrual cycle and that you can maintain pregnancy should it occur. And during menopause, these hormonal fluctuations become more pronounced, and they can actually cause a number of symptoms such as an irregular menstrual cycle, hot flashes, chills, night sweats, unwanted weight gain, moodiness, difficulty sleeping, vaginal dryness, overall skin dryness, decreased sex drive, and thinning hair. So these symptoms are considered to be normal, but they can make you feel far from normal, and this is why we're here talking about this today. Right, let's talk about how menopausal changes affect your weight loss, because what happens is that during menopause, ovaries gradually stop producing estrogen, and that actually leads to a series of hormonal changes that can impact the ability of your body letting go of unwanted fat, such as weight loss and overall health and well-being. So menopause is defined as 12 consecutive months without a menstrual period, but the term is also used to describe the hormone changes that occur in the years leading up to this point, which includes perimenopause. And one of the key effects of the decrease in estrogen during menopause is that it can lead to an increase in unwanted body fat, and particularly around your stomach area. So this is often referred to as the menobelly, and it's basically because estrogen plays a huge role of regulating your metabolism and the actual breakdown of fat. And with less estrogen circling around the body, you may not be as efficient in breaking down fat, which ultimately leads to weight gain. And additionally, the increase in estrogen during menopause can also lead to changes in muscle mass, which can also impact weight loss. And as muscle mass decreases, the body's ability and the metabolism itself actually tends to slow down, making it more difficult to lose weight as well. And now I want to take the opportunity to look at some common symptoms of menopause and how they can impact weight loss. So we already know that during menopause, women experience a decrease in estrogen, and that can lead to a number of symptoms, including weight gain. And weight gain is such a common issue among menopausal women and can be a source of frustration, as it can become harder to manage as we get older. And however, I'm here today and I want to empower you to let you know that it is totally possible to lose weight during menopause with the right mindset and determination. And additionally to weight gain, other common symptoms of menopause actually include bone loss as well as an increase in a risk of developing arthritis. So it's really important to manage those symptoms as soon as possible. Often what doesn't get talked about a lot is the emotional symptoms of menopause, and that includes things like memory issues, irritability, mood swings, anxiety, and depression. And those symptoms can actually cause distress, and they can also affect your weight loss efforts. Okay, so now it's time to get on to the fun parts, and allow me to share with you some of the secrets I often say for my coaching clients. And I want to talk about the 3 most important factors that can hinder weight loss for any woman going through the perimenopause or menopause. So first and foremost, it's diet and nutrition, because your hormone levels in the body are directly impacted by certain foods. And this can happen directly to your gut as a result of nerve reflexes and adjustments to the blood concentration of different metabolites, or as a result of modifications to the levels of gut hormones that are circulated within the body. The texture, quantity, and length of the diet can all have an impact on how much hormones are produced and secreted. For example, red meat is a food that might actually mess with your hormone levels, and that's something a lot of women aren't aware of, because high levels of saturated and hydrogenated fats around red meat can raise the body's production of estrogen and upset the delicate balance of all other hormones that are involved. And another example when it comes to diet and nutrition is sugar. Consuming an excessive amount of sugar can throw off the body's insulin balance, and that often results in either type 2 diabetes, as well as other lifestyle related health concerns along the way. And additionally, the balance of your hormones might be impacted by a lack of proper healthy food, and that all comes from a lack of education of what's actually good for your body, because the human body has about 200 distinct hormones, and these chemical messengers regulate a number of processes, including the immune system, menstrual cycle, metabolism, and more. So this is really, really fascinating stuff. Secondly, I want to talk about exercise, because hormone levels can hugely be impacted in a beneficial way from exercise. And serotonin, for example, is the feel-good hormone. They're also known as the happy hormone, which can positively impact everything within your body if you just participate in regular exercise, because the serotonin levels are raised by exercise. They especially if you're talking aerobic style exercise, which elevates your mood and gives you that feel good sense and well-being after you've had a workout. And it also plays a role in digestion itself, and the cycle between sleep and wakefulness, because often menopausal women really complain about not being able to get proper sleep. So this is really, really important. So to summarize the exercise component, exercise aids in preserving the body's normal cortisol levels and shields the body from damaging consequences in long-term stress. One of the main motivations for growth hormone synthesis is and the secretion is physical activity. So due to the ability to enhance muscle fat and decrease body fat, this particular hormone is really essential for optimal sports and overall health and well-being. So exercises, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Exercises with a high level of intensity, such as squats, lunges, pull-up, crunches, and push-ups, are actually the best for increasing hormone levels. And the more severe the actual activity, as in the more muscles that you recruit during any exercise that you do, the more of these hormones are released. So that's why it's advised to perform these particular exercises with a little break in between, which will ultimately improve overall health and regulate your hormones along the way. So last but not least, let's talk about stress management, because the body's hormone levels can be significantly impacted by stress, because the body releases various hormones known as the stress hormones, which when under stress, including cortisol and adrenaline in particular can be triggered. So the body basically gets ready for the so-known fight or flight reaction, which is how the body responds to a perceived threat. And chronic stress can actually make you tired and also have an impact on your mood, memory, and overall focus and clarity, which is pretty much the result of the body constantly being in that high stress response. You're agitating the body, and it can be physically draining as well. So functional and physiological alterations in the body can result from long-term abnormalities in cortisol and other stress hormones, because stress and hormones are linked to the HPA axis. So the HPA axis controls the release of hormones in response to stress. And when it is active, it can throw off the body's hormonal balance and also other hormones along the way, which means that if you have a surplus of cortisol that's being produced as a result of ongoing stress, that can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and other health issues. And that's when a lot of women come to me and they're like, oh, but I'm doing all the right things, but I'm not seeing any results. It's generally due to the stress response or the chronic stress response in the body, because stress can manifest itself in a number of ways. So that includes things like excessive cardio sessions, a diet high in sugar and wheat, under-eating as well and overeating, a lack of sleep, and things like alcohol use. So I hope that you feel empowered by watching this video, and it is totally possible to lose weight during perimenopause and menopause. And I really hope that you by joining our group and by watching this video, that you feel like you're ready to take your health and wellness goals to the next level. And I really appreciate taking you the time to watch this video. And I want you to make sure that you go and access your hormone balancing meal plans and the How to Get Off the Hormone Roller Coaster ebook, because they are all packed with some really good information. It gives you an idea of what sort of nutrition is required to overcome menopausal symptoms, along with some stress reducing strategies that are really, really powerful, because it's never just one thing. So so today we talked about how nutrition and exercise and stress management combined can be very beneficial for any menopausal woman that has either had an unwanted weight gain recently, or is just struggling to lose the weight in general. And last but not least, now that you're part of our beautiful Facebook community, you'll get access to any future trainings and workshops where I'll share additional pearls of wisdom, along with helpful resources that are designed to help support you on your weight loss journey. So be sure to follow me on Facebook, click on my profile image that generally follows me on Facebook, so you don't miss a beat and you get to be the first to be notified for any upcoming training. So talk to you soon.